Alright people, it is a glorious time. It is a time that Sneako got annihilated again. Bro, this man takes more L's than anyone on the planet. Like, first of all, can we just appreciate Oompaville's thumbnail? This is the greatest thumbnail in the history of all time. I don't know who he gets to make his thumbnails that turned Sneako into this, but man is an absolute legend. And he deserves to look like that, to be honest, because I do not like him at all. So anyway, Gokanaru is a YouTuber that made like a whole hit piece on Sneako. It's crazy. I actually watched it because I'm very invested in Sneako's downfall. It's a 2-hour video. Man just casually drops on Sneako and just fucking destroys him again, because this man needs to keep getting destroyed again and again and again. He pranked Sneako into actually watching it on stream himself, which is crazy. And now Oompaville dropped the YouTuber destroy Sneako. I have a lot of interesting takes on Sneako. And what is this Sneako? So Sneako, I'll explain. Sneako, he's my upstairs neighbor. I know this is kind of cringe. He's my upstairs neighbor, and I know this because of the amount of men that come into his apartment when he's not home to have sex with his girlfriend. That's how I know Sneako's my upstairs neighbor. It's crazy out there. But you can't. So it's pretty wild. It's pretty wild how he keeps letting that happen. Honestly, I think he gets off on it, to be honest. Now, Sneako is the ultimate grifter. Literally the ultimate grifter. It's crazy. I have a lot of opinions. And we're going to watch Oompaville and Gokanaru cook this man a little bit, because as far as the anti-Semitism arc that Sneako's been on, like, holy shit. I have been so invested in watching this man destroy himself completely. It's been incredibly enjoyable. So anyway, let's see what we got.
Hey guys, I'm very contemplative.
You know he's contemplative because he does.
Hey guys, I'm very.
You know he's contemplative when he does the pussy hand, the vagina hand symbol. Dude, I need my VTuber model to have a vagina hand pose. That would be sick. What did Sneako say about Jews? Oh, he hates Jews. He's been on that tear a lot. I have a very hot take though about Sneako's Jew arc, and you gotta have to wait for that part of the video, because I'm sure he's gonna get there.
Contemplative. I see through the Matrix.
Yeah!
I'm also an extreme alpha male. In case you weren't wanting,
He didn't talk about his pussy vagina hand symbols. Dude, this is just the water dragon jutsu hand symbols, except it's vaginas. Oh god. There's 2 wolves inside me. One of them likes pussy. The other one,
you were wondering,
actual anti-Semitism or just criticism of organizations. A lot of overlap there in his argument. You'll see how crazy Sneako gets on the anti-Semitism train.
You can't see my penis. Sneako is a content creator that is incredibly easy to make fun of.
I'm black. True. He's probably the easiest. In my opinion, he's the biggest walking L on the internet. I don't think there is a single human being on all of the internet, and that includes, you know, Nikocado Avocado and the vegan teacher, okay? Like, that is as easy to insult and hate as Sneako. I've gotten to the point, I went on this whole weird roller coaster with Sneako. Like, I didn't like him, then I hated him, then I started laughing at his stupidity, then I just started becoming bored of him, and then I immediately got more entranced because of how pathetic of a soy cuck this man is. Like, every argument this guy makes about other people is just something that can be used on himself.
Black, white, and Asian. I can't be racist. I'm everything.
He's low-hanging fruit.
Good point. He can't be racist because he's everything, unless it's Jews, because he hates Jews. You'll see, it's gonna be fun.
Genuinely.
I get called a lot, like the #1 insult I get to the older crowd. You don't really know what that means. You guys definitely get called boy, right?
He's just a little.
That was maybe the best joke I've ever heard.
Little guy, and he says a lot of crazy shit.
Nobody is allowed to make the John Cena invisible joke anymore. I've seen him the whole time. I see right there, he's a 45-year-old man, maybe 50, who's addicted to movies and is never gonna change, who will clearly do anything for fame. It's
ironic, isn't it? Ironic, isn't it? Cringe Sneako moment. The guy who's literally sucked everyone who has a dick.
bad.
He's defended the movie Cuties.
So yes, some of the scenes may have been too revealing.
But
he
literally said but. Yeah, yeah, Sneako's defended every stance that should not be defensible. Like, honestly, bro defends everything from child porn to racism to fucking everything in the world.
Which is an awesome fat L that is impossible to expunge from your record.
The thing about Cuties is it's not an unrealistic film. Like, yes, it shows children in a sexual way, but this is not unusual now. And the people who are really mad about this aren't Gen Z.
Yikes. That's rough. You admit that the children were sexualized. That is bad.
Digital footprint. Digital.
God damn, it's over. It's over. It's over. It's over. It's over. It's like, dude, jacking off to child porn has made me realize that child porn exists. Sir?
Footprint. Sneako's been the butt of many jokes and the recipient of a bunch of just negative content. Because
let's not forget the greatest moment in internet history. They're not clips, they're mags.
he says so much dumb shit. There's been 50 rise and fall videos.
Yo! It's insane. It's insane how many different Sneako videos there are to continue blasting this man. And the funny thing is, every single one is just going to cover a different arc of his. He's the ultimate grifter. He is the absolute worst of every dick he sucked.
He had that massive feud with Charlie.
Hey, Sneako. Does this outfit look familiar? This is the same thing I wore last time I took you over my knee and spanked your bottom with some discipline.
And also the Meat Canyon video, which made him look like an absolute goob.
Hey, yo, baby, baby. Can you and your man take this into the other room, please?
Yeah, it's not easy, especially because his bedroom is right above the room that I sleep in. So whenever his girlfriend ends up sleeping with like a lot of other people, it ends up getting really noisy above me. So I really appreciate when Sneako moves his girlfriend and his girlfriend's boyfriend into a different room, so that it just makes it a lot easier for my ambiance for my stream. You know what I'm saying?
I can't hear myself think with all that love making you're doing.
Yeah, fine,
Thank
whatever.
You so
Yeah,
much,
no
baby.
problem.
Yeah.
No problem, Sneaky. No problem.
It's Sneako. It's Sneako.
It was awesome. It was awesome.
This
Quite
man
literally.
is the biggest bitch on the internet. It's amazing.
I love seeing anything negative about Sneako. And I still follow him and stuff. Like, I see him online every now and then. I follow him. But it's more of like if, I don't know, like a meerkat had its own Twitter account or YouTube channel or whatever. I'm not invested, really. It's just a meerkat. I don't really care. It doesn't affect me at all. Recently, a very
Dude,
epic...
I love it. This man he's the ultimate L taker. Man's been banned off everywhere. He has no money. He just has to make believe he has money because he's still trying to sell his lifestyle to idiots.
video came out by a fella named Gokanaru.
Yeah.
Okay? You may have seen some of his videos before. For example, this one about H3H3. Shit goes hard as fuck.
Warriors, prepare for battle.
I watched it.
Now that's the greatest Gokanaru video.
a long time ago.
Yeah, I watched Gokanaru's video on H3H3 a while back, and it was a really well-made video. Holy shit. It ended up getting removed, probably because he had simulated violence. I also saw his Hong Kong video a while back, also a really great video. Like, this dude he's in his cave, and he pops out every once in a while to just drop an absolute banger on everybody.
And was like, oh my god, I should stop playing this amazing frog game and I should start doing whatever this is. But I still don't know how to read and write. So it's like, I'm getting there. I'm like almost there. Gokanaru posted this video on Sneako after a pretty long year hiatus from posting on his YouTube channel.
Feels good to be back.
Oh my god, the man hath returned.
The video is 2 hours long. It's a video vigilante video, which is blown up, obviously, because it is incredibly impressive.
Yeah, an incredible masterwork. This man must have spent so much time watching Sneako, which honestly is penance for any crime he might have ever committed in his life. Like, I would immediately forgive him. Like, if he ended up being some sort of drug trafficker or something, I would instantly say, listen, the jail time was already served watching Sneako streams to make this video.
It's thorough, it's well edited, it's just good content. And Gokanaru has given us the green light to talk about this epic video. I've been wanting to make a Sneako video.
Let's go.
And I don't like do things that require a lot of effort, so...
And here's me reacting to his video, reacting to Gokanaru's video, reacting to Sneako. The ultimate content, ladies and gentlemen. And I am so here for it. I have covered Sneako in the past. Man is probably the most pathetic worm on the internet, and I'm very excited to see him crumble.
Oh, I was like, hey, this guy made a really good one. He follows me on Twitter. Let me see if I can expand upon it. Go support Gokanaru. He did literally all the work for this.
I don't know how that guy's doing right.
Insane how many hundreds of hours of Sneako streams he had to watch to put together this timeline, which I think everyone that knows a little bit about Sneako knows everything, sort of, but the way he lays it out, just the absolute annihilation of this man is glorious.
Now,
He's probably not doing well.
see if you can find that video because it's so hard to watch.
This is just a fucking really entertaining thing that happened that I want to show you guys, genuinely. Because this video has criminally few views. It's still doing very well, but I'll do whatever I possibly can to help this guy grow. And just so you know, my video will be shit compared to his, so just go watch his. Buy his merch, etc. Sneako is just a reflection of other people. He's not really a unique individual. He's like a toddler. He's got that toddler grind set, really. He's just soaking up everything. He's sponge-like.
Look, here's the most important thing.
Dude, wait, you have to see this. You have to see this meme. Hold on. Oh my god, this is the greatest Sneako meme of all time. Destiny posted it on Twitter, and ever since I've seen this meme, like, I can't stop thinking about it. So Sneako's, there's the Fresh and Fit podcast or whatever. Fuck women. Thanks, guys. You gave me a lot to think about. Andrew Tate, converting to Islam to beat the Matrix and charges. Thanks, Andrew. You've given me a lot to think about. This is, what's his name? Nick Fuentes, massive anti-Semite. You know, the Jews are behind us being canceled. Thank Nick. You've gave us a lot to think about. You know, he starts off with his sunglasses. Then he gets his Muslim mark. And then you have this guy, Zerka, who thinks the earth is flat. Also is psycho. Like, the Freemasons don't want you to know the earth is flat. Thanks, Zerka. You gave me a lot to think about while he's wearing his anti-Semitic hat. Amazing. Thanks, Jesse. You give me a lot to... Who knows what I'll believe in next? Oh my god, bro! Dude, I love it so much. Man is such a loser. It's amazing. God damn.
Understand about Sneako. He is who he talks to. He's a chameleon, constantly trying to fit in with whoever interests him that week. I mean, there is a reason this meme exists. In an effort to catch every
dude, I totally forgot about that. Oh my god. I love this
wave, he'll happily accept programming from anyone around him who he thinks is cool.
Yeah, what's ironic is he keeps calling people bots only to kind of hide the projection that he is in fact the biggest bot of all time.
Scrapping his prior code like a good robot.
He's always like that. He's been like that from the very beginning, and he's really like that now. At the beginning of Sneako's parabola, he didn't like Dave Chappelle very much for, you guessed it, making fun of trans people.
Yeah, dude, this is amazing. Sneako, he literally, his arc is insane.
Repetitively and incessantly, and making jokes about them.
Chappelle's last special was very mid, yo. It's just like, why do you keep talking about trans people over and over again? It's like, yo, shut up about trans people. I feel like he likes playing into the controversy a little too much. Like, he likes cancel culture. He wants to stay relevant and be in the pop culture, so he's constantly poking at what makes people, like, overly sensitive right now.
But Sneako,
right? Because at that point, hating on Dave Chappelle for that stuff, that was popular at the time. So easy. We'll suck a little bit of that clout, penis.
Found out about Matt Walsh and then changed his narrative immediately.
He watches a Matt Walsh documentary and
Matt Walsh, I want to get him on my stream so bad for an interview. Matt Walsh, you need to get him on stream, man. Come on, man. And Matt Walsh, let me interview you on my stream.
suddenly he's talking about trans people nonstop.
Trans woke. And I think this is proof of
trans woke. He's one of the reasons why I started liking the word woke again. All right, I like the word woke now. The word woke has become based.
Trans is woke. Trans activation. I identify as your husband, and you only right now.
If you don't know,
oh my god, that's crazy. I identify like your girlfriend's boyfriend.
Matt Walsh is, then God bless you and your sweet soul. I can't stand any of these people. That was a big flop.
Every political commentator is just a grifter to one side. See, the beauty of Sneako is he grifts to every side. See, most political commentators, yeah, they're grifters. All right, they'll constantly grift to whatever side makes them popular. All right, that's kind of the meta. However, Sneako, oh god, dude, Sneako, oh my lord. He grifts to everyone. He'll grift to literally everyone that could possibly give him a little bit of clout.
Then he met Nick Fuentes. Okay, another flip. He's racist now.
He talks to this guy.
Nick Fuentes is just a massive, like, his entire... Nick Fuentes went on a stream and literally said we needed to make a holy war against Jews and kill Jews. Like, he said that on his stream. All right, that was maybe a slight simplification of what he said, but that's what he said. And Sneako then goes on stage to say, yeah, Nick Fuentes is going to be the next president of the United States of America.
But what do you think of other people who race mix? I honestly, I don't really approve. He thinks that white people should stick to white people. Most of my friends growing up were Jews. My best friends were black people and Jewish people. Which sounds racist. The end of every conspiracy theory, you go down the rabbit hole, is always Jews.
Wow, it's crazy. Bro talks to an anti-Semite and becomes anti-Semite. Oh my god. Bro found a new dick to gobble. And the guy's like, yeah, that's true. Wow, it's really that easy.
Cool, man. Sneako, that's very awesome. I cannot imagine meeting Nick Fuentes and ever wanting to absorb a single thing that he says. He's like,
dude, Nick Fuentes is impressively horrible.
Just least likable looking guy of all time.
I disagree. There's Sneako. There's Sneako.
I don't think I've ever heard him say anything ever.
We're getting back in the Dodge Challenger. Let's flip and go.
And just before this, Sneako was
Okay.
caught in the act telling his chat not to be racist.
Don't say monkey, you f***ing racist in the chat. Yo, mods, ban these f***ing racists in here. It's not about race, you idiot. Look at this sad-ass white boy in the chat who doesn't get any calling a black girl a f***ing monkey.
Damn.
Ban him right now. You're stupid.
Maybe Sneako views these people the same way I do. It's like they're meerkats. They're just like little animals, and they're just harmless. But obviously not, because he is like...
Because Sneako galvanizes an audience to actually believe in this shit. Like, he finds pathetic people to follow his pathetic lifestyle. And he sells this idea that he's actually loved and rich, even though he's not loved and he's not rich. This guy was uninvited to his family's Christmas, okay? Because that's how unloved this man is. He's also not rich. I know that he makes believe he's rich, but he's not. He was banned off YouTube. He's not really making any money on Rumble. Bro is not... He's not rich. He's not loved. He's pathetic. He doesn't like himself, let alone have any respect from other people. He needs to keep selling that facade to a lonely, sad audience of pathetic losers that might actually give him some sort of respect or $2.
Consistently interacting with them and kind of posturing himself beside them. And he's on Rumble or Bumble. He's trying to find love. All right.
Yeah. Ooh, pussy hand sign.
Sneako used to be so open-minded that he talked about his struggle to find his own sexual preferences from his childhood.
When I was like 14, I thought I was gay. I watched gay. Bro, I went to a gay nightclub with my gay friends. I saw a muscular dude twerking, and I know that I'm not gay. It's not for me.
But then he met someone who disliked gay people, and then he kind of switched up on that.
It's the heights of depravity. It's a complete absence of God. It also manifests itself in like mass murder.
And suddenly he feels the same.
Gay people, absence of God, and mass murders. What do you think about that, Sneako? And he's like, oh my God, you've given me so much to think about.
Way about gay people.
Like the LGBT thing, it's just deviant acts. It's perverted. I really think it's something that's demonic, and I think a lot of these people are actually possessed. Gay people can't reproduce, so they reproduce by coming for the children. They don't want kids. They don't want stray kids. They want more gay people. That's what.
He's such an idiot. He's such an idiot. Yes, because all gay people want to do is make more gay people. True.
It's not about acceptance, it's about making everybody gay. They get more gay people by touching a kid.
That's a bold.
Guy's crazy. And he talks with like so much conviction. Negative 400 IQ play over there. Bro. They spread the disease by touching children.
Bold claims, Sneako. They're demonic. Is that right? Is there demonic? Now comes the best part, because this is not political. Whether or not the earth is flat, it's not a political thing.
Oh, no, you are so wrong. Flat earth is all political. You're so wrong, Oompy. If you believe in the flat earth, then that says something about you.
The best hope to prove the flat earth.
Moments after launching
He dies, right? This is the guy that actually dies by launching trying to prove the earth is flat, and then he accidentally just falls out of orbit and dies.
homemade rocket crashed into the open desert in California Saturday. On board, Mike Hughes. It would be the final act of the self-styled daredevil known as Mad Mike. His mission was to fly to the edge of outer space to ultimately see whether the Earth is flat.
It's just...
And he died, and man died, and I can't help but not feel bad for him. Unfortunately, I am an empathetic person. However, I have a limit, okay? I only have so much empathy, and I can't have empathy for idiots too.
Like, people who wore robes in ancient Greece figured this out.
That man was Eratosthenes, a Greek mathematician and the head of the Library of
Aristosthenes figured it out. It's Jover.
Alexandria.
People before that.
And no one want to know. You don't even need to be freaking... Dude, all right, listen. In the Jerusalem Talmud, all right, which was written... All right, so this was finalized in the year 200 CE, all right? In the year 200 CE, there was a text written that said that the Earth is round. You don't need to be some freaking idiot anti-government conspiracy theorist to believe it. It said the Earth is round. So, sorry, bro.
That had ideas about it.
The idea of a spherical Earth was floated by Pythagoras around 500 BC and validated by Aristotle a couple centuries later.
People thought that the world, the universe, the solar system, the area where we are was geocentric. They believed the Earth was the center of that. And that, okay, that makes sense to believe that the Earth is flat, maybe, or something. But as soon as people start realizing that it's a heliocentric solar system and there's planets and celestial bodies.
I don't know, Oompa. You're saying a lot of facts here, but you gotta first prove the sun is real. I don't know, man. I don't know, bro.
Like, it's been around.
If Sneako dies trying to prove that the Earth is flat, then that's just natural selection, and I am not going to make believe I feel bad.
For a long time. This is not a political thing that you can just kind of believe because you want to be on one side of the coin.
Eratosthenes had heard that in Syene, a city to the south of Alexandria, no vertical shadows were cast at noon on the summer solstice.
Oh my
The
God.
sun was directly overhead. He wondered if this were also true in Alexandria. So on June 21st, he planted a stick vertically in the ground.
Is Oompaville here trying to expose the flat Earth conspiracy being fake? That's crazy.
And waited to see if a shadow would be cast at noon. It turns out there was one, and it measured about 7 degrees. Now, if the sun's rays are coming in at the same angle at the same time of day, and a stick in Alexandria is casting a shadow while a stick in Syene is not, it must mean that the Earth's surface is curved.
And
Crazy how that oh my God.
For a while, I think Sneako believed that because when someone said the Earth is round, he agreed and believes that it's round. He agreed with them because it is round.
Do you think the Earth is flat or not?
I think it's round.
Yeah, I think it's round too.
But then...
He's such a loser. Thank you for confirming. Bro, such a moron. It's unbelievable. He's impressively dumb. Like, impressively stupid.
And he met someone...
Zerka time, baby! It's Zerka time!
Said the Earth is flat.
Yeah, type of 1 if you're a globetard, 2 if you're flat-pilled. So it's a lot of 2s. I would say it's 80% 2s. Sun, flat Earth, black sun, dome.
And doesn't believe the Earth is round. And guess what, guys?
Earth is flat. Can we just stop pretending that it's a globe? Nonsense.
Can we stop pretending it's a globe? Guys, can we stop pretending that it's a globe? God!
Who is this guy?
Not a single thought enters through his head. Also, let's not forget the new Nux meta. Just screenshot that. Pay no attention. Don't worry, it's all good. I'll be using that later. Don't worry, guys. It's all good. It's all good.
Who is this guy? What the f?
Have you ever held a tennis ball?
Yeah, I play tennis.
Where's the flat part of the tennis ball? There's none. It's round everywhere, right?
Yeah.
So it's always curved.
Yeah.
The ball. Every time you hold the ball. That's what I'm saying. So why?
What the fuck is that proof? Is he trying to prove the Earth is flat because you can hold a tennis ball and it's round?
Wait. That metaphor made no sense.
How dumb are you when Fusi is the one?
Oh, no! When Fusi thinks you're stupid, it's over!
Checking you on your facts, bro. Are you shitting my key? That reminds me of a video I saw a long time ago. I'm trying to find something round right now. Pretend this is spherical.
Oh, I know what he's gonna do. Oh my God, he's gonna put his finger on the top, and then he's gonna put his finger on the bottom, and it's gonna fall off the bottom.
Not cylindrical. Okay, pretend this is a sphere. I saw this guy who was like,
take a pencil.
He didn't sound like this. He said he was a pilot.
I knew he was gonna. He does this every time. I love when Oompa does. He's a pilot. He's a pilot. Dude, I love when the pilots say that the Earth is flat. It's a good sign.
A lot of pilots believe the Earth is flat, believe it or not, for some reason. So he's like...
That's because they're being paid by the shadow government.
Check this out. If the Earth is round...
The land doesn't fall off.
How do you explain this?
Damn, it's over. I knew he was gonna... He always does that. He drops the pen. He always does... It's over. It's over. Dude, I love how people are still actually talking about the flat Earth theory. Did you know that there are flat earthers all around the globe?
Truly, the flat Earth one makes just so little sense.
For me, the flat Earth one is just purely indicative to the mindset of Sneako. Just the absolute dick sucker. The man, this man has left no penis unchortled, okay? This man has gobbed every knob he could find. Like, you don't understand. It's another feather in his cap of dick suckery.
So little fucking sense. It's like, at least with the other ones, it could be explained through just having like a political leaning or belief.
No, this isn't. No, you see, the thing about Sneako is there is no political belief anywhere. There is no actual thought that goes between his ears. He is just someone there to suck the dick of someone else that might be popular at the time. Like, that is everything. And that'll prove his and dictate his political beliefs as well as everything about him.
Leaving, you know, some kind of religious text.
If the Earth is spinning at one rotation every 24 hours, that means that every hour it has to turn 15 degrees. And if the gyroscope is mounted anywhere on Earth, it's going to drift. In today's
I'm such an idiot. Oh my lord, that's the stupidest thing I've ever seen.
21st century navigation systems, they're using what's called a ring laser gyroscope.
But the Earth is flat? Dude, how dumb, how fucking stupid. How fucking stupid.
If we could simply get one of these ring laser gyroscopes, we would be able to prove once and for all that there is no rotation to the Earth.
It's such a moron. It's almost like gravity. It dictates what is up and what is down for a gyroscope. Fucking idiot. It'll always point to the opposite of the center of the Earth. So if it rotates, you fucking idiot.
One of the people in the community actually purchased one for $20,000.
Crazy.
But what we found is when we turned on that gyroscope, we found that we were picking up a drift.
No way they purchased this super duper ultra gamer gyroscope and it did pick up the curvature of the Earth. No! They just proved the Earth is round by accident. Oh my god, you're joking. You're kidding me.
A 15-degree-per-hour drift.
Well, we're figuring it out. We're actually learning about how stupid someone can be. Thanks to Gokanaru and thanks to Sneako.
Thanks to Sneako. He's taught us all so much. So much. Why you should not just be a dick sucker for a living.
Actually, this is awesome.
Why? It'll turn you into Sneako. It'll turn you into someone that's as collectively shat on as Sneako.
Has Sneako switched up so many times? Well, because Sneako has no father. He's looking for a daddy.
Sneako has always been looking for a master. You know, someone to raise him up, to lead him down a path of success.
Yes.
That's right. Sneako's always been looking for a daddy.
This is what male daddy issues turn into.
It's true.
It's
It's true. It's wild how this guy, he's like, he makes fun of OnlyFans girls all the time. When in actuality, bro, he's just the anti-freaking daddy issues. Like, guys,
it's like true. It really is true. It really is true. Please, if you are a father, love your son. Holy
you don't want them to become fucking Sneako.
Tell him you love him a lot. He does have a father, but he has issues with his father because he's always searching. He's literally just always searching for a dad.
I don't know. I think he's always searching for a dick to suck. He's searching for clout. I mean, the daddy issues segment I think is really good. It's a good part of the stream. A good part of this entire video. I think the major focus isn't even the fatherless behavior of it all. It's just the constant need for someone to respect or appreciate him.
If there's any fucking influencer idiot
The validation.
who thinks they know shit, who's anywhere on the internet, I have his fucking address, his mom's address, his dad's address, where they all fucking live, where they work, where his banking is, all the pictures of him naked, his ex-girlfriends, and all of it, standard protocol. I got all of it. I've got all everything because I've got an organizations of thousands.
No, I zoom into his little motions.
Of men who will do anything for me. You think I can't find out shit?
I want to join.
It's a new penis has been detected. Strengthening throat muscles.
So good to meet you, friend.
That sounds like organized crime, to be honest, Andrew Tate. But don't do that to me, though. I have a lot to hide. All right? I have a lot to hide, specifically at the following coordinates. Don't look those
Wait, hold up.
coordinates up. All right? Instead, go to sour.gg and buy some candy. Just kidding. It's probably sold out, you fucks. It sells out every 5 minutes. Sneako's real daddy, Andrew Tate, has all the power in the world, as you just saw. He just admitted, basically.
Dude, another one of Sneako Tate's fake children, Aiden Ross, just landed him back in prison, which is probably the funniest thing in the universe. The fact that he read out a whole text on his stream saying, Andrew Tate is planning on fleeing Romania. And then the Romanian police were like, wait, what the fuck? And then they arrested him because of Aiden Ross. Bro, this is why Andrew Tate has to, not keep... But no wonder the dumbest people on the planet are the people that he ends up adopting.
To having like an organized crime syndicate or an organized syndicate of men who are willing to do whatever he wants. What is that? What would that technically be? That's like the YMCA, I think.
YMCA. It's fun to stay at the YMCA.
Big Daddy just molds baby's soft spot head that's Play-Doh and puts it, turns it into turns it into him. Sneako makes his head the shape. It's his role model.
Who do you look up to?
I don't look up to anyone, bro.
You should have a role model.
Why?
Every man should have or else how do you act?
This guy's a fucking idiot. Oh my lord, he's so stupid. He's so stupid.
How do you base your decisions?
On what I think is right.
Damn, crazy! Bro, this is a guy that's trying to preach some sort of religious belief, right? He's telling you that you have to believe in God and follow God's commands, but also telling you that you should obey a man. He is a cuck to his own religion too. It's actually insane.
Who do you think acts right and who do you think acts wrong?
Someone like Tate.
Now, this chameleon NPC type behavior has not come without consequences, to be fair. He cannot make a decision or have a basis of rationale without a role model involved, a daddy, literally. And this has led him to his downfall, guys. A downfall for himself that he has made. He's made the bed. He's only on Bumble now or whatever. It turns out constantly reshaping your personality whenever you are around new people quickly can make you lose your identity. Even
It's very true. Man has no identity. Man has zero, I am sure he wakes up every morning sad. Which is, like, it's sad to think about, but bro is not his own person anymore. He has sucked so many penises. They have turned him. They have turned him.
Even young Sneako wouldn't be proud of where Sneako is now.
We spend time crafting this image of ourselves with filters, music quotes, and edgy tweets. It's pretty much like making a Sims character. How you see me on YouTube is this person that I create.
This is me when I was that age. I was modding Borderlands. I was a bot. Quite literally. So this is what we've learned so far.
Man, the fall off. To see Sneako as more mature as like a 14-year-old than he is now. What does that tell you about this guy?
Gokanaru's video, and really just the plight of Sneako and where he has been and what he's been doing online. And I think all this stuff is pretty clear for most people. A lot of the people who just don't listen to him can see this. They can see that he's fake and disingenuous. Ingenuine? I don't know the word. I don't know what the words are. You know? Hate.
You don't need to know words to make YouTube videos. It's as easy as that.
Fuck me. After you. I don't really care. On top of all this, Sneako is a cuck. Literally.
True.
And he is also a terrible lover. Terrible partner. Believe me.
I love how we get into this. Just the segue. Sneako is disingenuous and a chameleon. Also, bad lover. Dick don't work.
Would know. Not that I'm also a terrible lover, but I was insinuating that Sneako and I have made love. We haven't, but
True.
You know, we have.
Does it count if you made love with Sneako's girlfriend? Like is that like an indirect Sneako love? I'm just saying.
Sneako specifically likes women who are stupid and easy to manipulate, like every alpha male does. He likes women comparable to Roombas, who just do what they're
They just clean the floor and they obey.
told. That is a bold comparison.
What I want you to do is just be pleasant and smile and comply and obey. I want you to
shut up and clean and stay home and don't do anything. Just be an object in the crib.
There we go. The Sneako ideal whammon. Let's go.
Stand there, hold my beer, hold my cigar, make me foop, also clean my whoop, also
have sex with my neighbor.
Out of my bum. And
dude, like the app, what's so funny about this, the Sneako mentality is like he'll sit back and he'll be like, women should, like, the OnlyFans and porn is destroying society, and therefore women should never sell themselves online. And then he will literally hire hookers, okay? He will literally go out there and have women sell themselves online for him. Like, the actual irony of everything this man says, there is not one bit of integrity in this man.
shower my body and also keep
And he wonders why he doesn't have a meaningful relationship. He wonders why his girlfriend wants to sleep with other men.
pay my bills. And you do all that and I'll be all right. Maybe me and Sneako aren't so different. All the women that Sneako has been with publicly all eventually turn sour, and that is 100% his own fault and a result of his own lifestyle. He had a
But it'll make believe that his lifestyle is the ultimate way to pick up women.
long distance relationship with a girlfriend. He decided to start and try to do an open relationship with that girlfriend, which is very awesome. And everybody knows that always works.
Yeah, open relationships, bro. Oh man, I don't know.
What's it like being in an open relationship?
Who said we were?
I might have talked about it on a podcast.
But on the podcast, but not with me. Talk about it, but did we put it in effect? I don't think.
Oh my god, he put. Wait, oh my god, I didn't even realize this. He entered an open relationship on a podcast live in front of his audience without actually telling his own girlfriend that he was doing that. What? I mean, how much lower can this man drop, honestly?
I think so.
We didn't.
No.
So he was just lying about it because he thought that his girlfriend couldn't handle it, which is even more awesome.
It's not cheating, but I was sleeping around and I was lying about it because I didn't think she could handle it.
Nah, he's just a good guy.
Sneako wants a loyal woman, but then just cheats on them instead. You can't have both of those things, to be fair. If you're
I think I remember him saying at some point that he thinks that men should be able to cheat on women, but women shouldn't be able to cheat on men. Because, you see, women, they're emotionally invested, and men, we are just primal beasts. We can handle multiple wives. I thought he had something... Didn't he have a take like that at some point, or was that Andrew Tate? I don't know. But for the Sneako, as much as I don't love Andrew Tate, at least he's somewhat consistent, okay? Somewhat consistent. I mean, he did just absolutely butt-fuck himself in the face.
Cheating and she cheats, you can't go cry about it on Twitter. That's not how it works. Constant communication and upkeep to maintain that constant communication, which maintains trust. Just not even asking that's just not gonna work. That's not how it works. Does that make sense? Let me know if it makes sense or not. All right. Sneako's next girlfriend is Maria, the one he brought to sex parties, which is demonic and hedonistic.
It's hilarious, bro. This man, I'm telling you, it's crazy to see how, and this is just over the course of like a year or two that he changed stances so much. Like, I completely understand and respect when people change. It's not hypocritical to believe one thing and then down the line believe something else. That's not hypocritical. And for Sneako, I wouldn't say he's a hypocrite as much as he's just probably certifiably brain dead. Like, the way this man just will leave no dick unsucked as he proceeds through life to morph his ideas to anything around him, to come up with any form of ideological reason as to why he's able to do and get away with the unhinged shit he does.
Maria, this is the girl that Sneako would go to sex parties with.
John's like, how do you find these girls? Like, you don't. You need to turn them.
Was she comfortable with the sex parties? Or?
Before me, no, bro. And even she said after, like, if we break up, like, I can never be in a monogamous relationship again.
He brought Maria to a swinger.
Oh yeah, what a legend, what a hero. Takes some nice girl that just wants a normal relationship, and he turns her. He morphs her into someone different.
Party and watched her have sexual relations with another guy.
Whatever happens inside that party, it just stays at the party. Like, so I saw her. I've seen her other men. First time, as soon as I saw it, like 3 pumps in, I just got up and walked out. I'm just like, I can't.
The internet turned on him, by the way. This is second to none to cuties. You cannot be an alpha male and be
dude.
fine.
Yeah, remember your freaking audience, dude. This guy's entire audience is out there going crazy.
With letting someone have sex with your girlfriend.
Watched another guy have sex with your girlfriend.
What kind of cuck shit is that?
I feel like this experience, along with Andrew Tate, just really soured your brain, bro.
No, and what's so funny about it is it just goes to show that it's anything for that momentary and instantaneous attention. Just that tiny little bit of attention that they can get right now.
Yeah, that's the manliest thing you ever can do, bro. Him being known as a cuck ruined the way that everyone perceives his online personality. He was almost...
Yeah, it was definitely a turning point for him, but I think it's just, once again, indicative of who he is. Just someone that will always tap into a new area to grift, a new place to go crazy.
Like an Andrew Tate, now he's just a joke. Now he's just... It's not possible
he's
to...
pathetic. He's pathetic. I don't think that... there's no coming back from how pathetic this man is. It's wild. He's probably the most pathetic man I've ever seen in my life.
Follow Sneako. Cuties first, cuck now. It's not possible. Then...
but the chameleon arc is crazy too. It's crazy. It's insane.
As you can imagine, he doubled down on it because he is the alpha male guy, right?
No, he doubled down on it in such a pathetic way where he would then try to convince people that it's manly to be a cuck in a way. Like, he tries to warp it in that... Bro, nice try, dude. Man, he can never admit to taking the L. So every time he takes an L, he has to just turn that L into a facet of his personality.
That's what alpha males do. They double down on stuff. That's what people who have thoughts that are logically sound in their brains do.
I wanted to share this and talk about it because I feel like you should try to see your girl get down.
Yeah, you should try it. You should try it, bro. You made you uncomfortable, you hated it, and it changed your relationship forever, but yeah, you should try it. You should try it. Like, you don't understand. This is exactly who this man is. That's right. I'm gonna sit down and do some armchair psychology for a little bit here of a second. This man turns his L's into his personality. So he'll always be on this downward spiral. He'll keep falling further and further down the avalanche that he is making for himself. Bro, you don't understand. He'll say something dumb, people will call him out on it, and he will incorporate that dumb thing into his repertoire and into his personality. He'll say Cuties was an okay movie, and then instead of backtracking and saying, you know what, honestly, I thought about it, and no, Cuties is fucked up. No, he'll have to try to defend it and talk about why sexualizing children is justified.
No, I think it will really test your ego. It's gonna test your masculinity.
Ideally, you'd want to have 3 girlfriends. Did you ever say that to your girl?
Yeah, I've told her that, but like, that's not realistic.
That?
She doesn't want that.
Hey man, test your ego and masculinity. I recommend anyone who thinks that that's a good idea to always do it. If you have an inkling of that being a good idea in your mind, please do it. Immediately. Film it, tag me, okay? I want to see what happens. Just test your ego and your masculinity, guys. I'm on Sneako's side now. Phew, fuck. I really want to see how as many people do that, what Sneako just recommended, as possible.
It's crazy. This dude's girlfriend will cheat on him, and instead of saying, wow, that was fucked up, he'll try to turn that L into a W and say everyone should have their girlfriend cheat on them just to make them more of a man. Like, you'll always need to keep going back. Holy shit, bro.
I want to see how much damage that causes to the world. He did it, he's fine, everyone should do it. In fact, if you do it, you'll end up like him, being very rich and successful and widely respected by peers.
Yeah, right. Epic foreshadowing. He's not rich, he's not successful, and he's not respected by anyone.
Promise. After he got bullied, he decided to switch it up a little bit and stop being a and start calling people which is really interesting.
Yeah, it was a brave move for him. He, after he got cucked, he decided to instead uncuck himself because he felt like it.
This guy was so stuck in being a limp cuck. Thanks so much. This is a cuck. What studies is it? What study? Evolution, you fucking cuck.
This video is so fucking good, dude. Just go watch Gokanaru's videos. Stop watching my videos. Such shit. And then, guys, guess what? He goes through the natural progression.
Gokanaru's video is insane. You should watch it.
Of all things, and that is eventually wanting more than one girlfriend.
Muslims, please, can I join y'all? I want 4 wives. Islam sounds dope. You get 4 of them. They don't complain too much, and they're not gonna cheat.
With his girlfriend.
Guy's crazy. Man's actually insane. Man's actually unhinged. It's crazy. You'd think that you join a religion because you actually believe what the religion is preaching, right? It's the lifestyle that you believe in, and also, you know, believing in God the way that this religion describes God, right? Joining a religion isn't just for the swag of it, right? You would think.
Friend saying she doesn't care, but wants it to be respectful because, you know.
Sneako is just a decade late to becoming a full-fledged Scientologist.
Having more than one girlfriend is a very respectful thing.
Girl, how does she feel about you having other girls, and does she ever want you to stop, or would she ever care if you don't stop?
I don't really care as long as it's respectfully.
He then asks another girlfriend if he and her are monogamous, and then compares her to a steak and wants a little spinach on the side and wine to make the steak. But he's comparing his romantic partners to food, which is interesting.
He's a fucked up guy.
I can't even have like one little thing on the side. Just a little spinach, you know? Like you're the steak, I just want a little bit of spinach. Because you get the side, but you're the main course.
I understand.
Aw, such a gentleman.
Can I get some wine with that steak too?
What?
Babe, I swear, you're the double quarter pounder with big...
And here's the crazy thing. He probably finds these women on Craigslist and he still has to find... he still makes them uncomfortable. Paid actress, still uncomfortable by this guy.
Mac sauce, and they're just a medium fry and cherry cola. Babe, I swear. Then another girl.
You're like the best Yu-Gi-Oh card, but like I want the whole deck. You know what I'm saying?
Xena, who totally isn't his girlfriend and just runs his Discord server, she had a lot to say.
Another girlfriend was Xena. Yeah, she made a lot of claims.
Xena sounds a lot like, what's the Scientologist god called again? Scientology god. What's his name? Xenu is this Scientology god. All right, so we're getting there. We're getting there.
Claims about him when he cast her to the side. I don't really care if they're true or not, but him getting someone this pissed off, it kind of speaks to how he treats his women, right?
He treats everyone terribly. And the funny thing is, like, the alpha male grinds, even Andrew Tate, right? Andrew Tate, who's not the nicest guy in the universe, okay? He goes on this whole rant why you have to treat your wife or your girlfriend or whatever. You have to treat them well. You have to treat them like a queen, okay? You gotta love them and all that shit. And he just treats everyone that he's next to, he just treats them like shit. He's just a vile, disgusting, pathetic human being, little worm. And what's crazy is, I think he knows that.
It seems like he didn't want to be seen courting her because she has an OnlyFans, and the internet would completely bully him for something like that. They would destroy him for that. And she's had a great lot to say about our boy
Dude goes on insane anti-OnlyFans rants and then just goes on OnlyFans to find girlfriends.
Sneako here.
Sneako apparently refused to say her name in public when he was listing all of his girlfriends, preferring to just refer to her as the girl that runs his Discord.
But one of them runs my Discord server.
Because she used to have an OnlyFans.
Then there's the epic texts of him allegedly trying to get MDMA that she leaked, and we're not sure if these are real. I saw these when these first came out, and I was like, that makes sense, you know. That makes sense. Bro is a
he's a loser. He's horrible.
Muslim who does MDMA and dates girls with OnlyFans.
Yeah, guys, don't you know, all devout Muslims out there, dude, it's Ramadan, all right? Let's be a little respectful here. Aren't you ashamed? Any Muslims watching this right now, aren't you ashamed that Sneako calls himself a Muslim? This dude, he's always drinking, he's always smoking, he's always drugging, he's out there fucking with OnlyFans girls all the time. Aren't you ashamed that he tried to chameleonify himself into your religion? Like, let's be real here.
Wow. He then starts to cope a bit and says, they're not my girlfriend. Just because they fall in love with me doesn't mean I'm responsible for them. Even fucking Flat Earth Filbert says he's coping.
They're not my girls, and I never fucking said they were. Just because a girl falls in love with me doesn't mean I'm responsible for them.
That's literally the biggest culp I've ever heard.
Why? You know how many girls
are gonna burn in hell for that one?
Sure.
Yes, you do tell him, freaking crazy nutcase on his left.
That's not good, dude. That's quite a hole. He was in fact coping incredibly hard, and he just fucking lies and downplays the cuck charges. He just loves downplaying the cuck charges.
So I get called a cuck for going to a swinger party 3 years ago.
No, you get called a cuck because you watch your girlfriend get fucked in front of you by some other dude.
I'm not in that relationship anymore.
And then he got exposed for visiting her in Japan. Just be honest, man. Just be honest. Just come out and say it. Just come out and say it. I don't understand. Sneako even went to the—
When there's tears in your eyes, when she laughs at your size, netorare. When she blows them old man with your ring on her hand, netorare.
Point of betraying his best bud, Destiny, for being a cuck. I don't know if he's his best bud, I'm not really sure. But he betrayed him to take people's eyes off of his cuckdom.
Yeah, it's hilarious. This man, he gets called a cuck, so in order to defend himself, he decides to call other people cucks and make fun of it. Like, that's not gonna get back to him and be used as an incredible freaking hypocritical hit piece later. He's so, like, not self-aware. It's crazy how someone can be this, like, absolutely closed off to how other people perceive him. He tries so hard to be loved by everybody, but by digging his grave deeper and deeper, he has less integrity than a salamander.
And point it to where I don't really fucking know, to be honest.
Destiny still actively has a cuck relationship. It's ironic that I get called a cuck more, even though I have a couple girlfriends.
The reason why you get called a cuck more is because you're, like, clearly ashamed of it and trying to pass it off as something that everyone should do, and then at the same time make you believe that, oh no, only losers do that. That's why you're made fun of for it. You idiot.
They are monogamous to me. They do not.
They are monogamous to me. I control them.
Talk to other men. I made a lot of them delete social media. They don't sell their.
Is that cool? Does that make you sound cool? Oh man, Sneako's so based. He makes his army of women slaves delete social media. God, after he has sex with the Roomba, he makes her make the bed.
Online. They are loyal to me.
Hey man, just in case you were wondering, they're loyal to him. He controls them 100%. In fact, they're not even humans. He's actually trafficking them. Or no, that's just what I interpret. I don't know if he's like alluding to that. It's just he really is following in the fucking steps of it.
How can you call me a loser when I have 6 sex robots that obey my every command?
Andrew Tate. They're not.
I have been to the last page of Pornhub and you call me a virgin.
Autonomous human beings, I think, is what he's saying, and he has total control over their bodily autonomy, their mental autonomy, and he got that control thanks to his physiognomy. Just kidding. He's a dweeb. Fellas willing to burn a bridge to escape them cut charges, I guess. Genuinely, I've never seen someone so split and hypocritical and just cucked in every single way, mentally especially, than Sneako. Sneako is the ultimate just non-human.
He's a giga cuck. Man's a giga cuck. He gets cucked on every little turn and is on an ideological level as well.
He's a chimera of all the things that are...
Chimera of cuckery.
toxic on the internet, it seems like. And he just says
he cucks everybody. He was on a Christian arc. He was on a Muslim arc. He was on a freaking red pill arc. Bro is an actual subhuman. It's crazy.
Stuff. For some reason, people still follow him. I don't understand it. Now, kind of to circle back with this Bud Destiny thing, the whole Sneako stabbing people in the back.
Oh, that's old news. He stabbed MrBeast in the back, stabbed Destiny in the back, stabbed even Andrew Tate. He disobeyed him at some point. He went crazy. Man pulled the Cuckatron 9001 when he decided that Andrew Tate wasn't based enough for him.
It's something that's happened a lot. For example, MrBeast.
Freaking Tom Cruise, but
no one thinks you look like Tom Cruise.
I hear it all the time. I look like Tom Cruise, right? Yeah. See?
She just said yeah. That doesn't mean anything.
See? She said I'm not lying.
Sneako the kind of fellow that if you inconvenience him, tell him no, or do anything that isn't just...
He will try his best to betray you for a little bit of clout. It's almost like this clout dick suckery thing has been basically his defining character trait for a very long time.
Quite literally polishing his pecker wood or propping him up for success. He will stab you in the back. Metaphorically.
No, I'm just saying. He'll stab you in the back as many times as his girlfriend got stabbed in the back by other men that he watched.
I don't want to catch any allegations or hands. Oh, I don't know where Sneako has shooters. This is actually one of the first topics that Gokanaru talks about in his video, but in my video, which is just essentially talking about Gokanaru's video, I think it's important to talk about it right after setting up and showing you guys how he has relationships with the people in his life. So now, just in case you're wondering what happens when you turn your back on him, well, let's ask.
He will fuck you in the ass, in your secret tunnel.
It's MrBeast. Hey, Jimothy. Yeah.
Mr. Breast,
Yeah,
what's
I hope
your
your candy company
experience with
fails.
Sneako?
And also, what about Sneako? Just kidding. I don't hope his candy company fails. I'm just joking. I just joke around. I just say shit that's not true a lot to make people upset. And I'm sorry for that.
There is something nice about spreading a little misinformation. Like, spreading misinformation does have its upsides. I'm not gonna lie.
Sin, I think. Just like watching someone f your girlfriend. Now I didn't know this, and thanks to Gokanaru's video, now I do. MrBeast is apparently the first person that Sneako really truly betrayed publicly that we have a lot of evidence
for. Yeah, I knew about this. I've been on the crazy, I've been researching the Sneako shit for a long time. Just purely because of how hilarious his downfall is. I don't know. I enjoy it. I'm the dude. I just sit on the side. I watch the downfalls as they happen. I watch the cookies crumble, as they say.
After I got fired, I was tight. I made like a MrBeast exposed video trying to like get some redemption from it.
Sneako actually used to be friends with MrBeast. And Sneako was relevant a very long time ago, and they both made content, and according to Sneako, they would essentially take turns passing each other in sub count and relevance. I need to fix my little lightsaber here.
Crazy, because I knew him for years. He was always commenting, encouraging me, saying positive things. He would pass me, I would pass him. And then out of nowhere, he blew up. It really just tested my ego. Why does he have 1 million subs? Like, I'm talented, right? I inspired him.
But when MrBeast blew up to a astronomical level, it hurt Sneako's ego because he felt entitled to the same level.
Bro's like an actual egotistical fuck. It's crazy how he thinks he deserves so much. Chat, you deserve nothing, okay? This is a good friend, right? Alpha males, they're bros. They're bros beyond life, okay? Those bros, they're really, they care about each other and love each other a lot.
Level of success as MrBeast because they were such great friends. He even claimed that he inspired MrBeast. How the f did you do that? Let's ask Jimmy. Hey, Jimmy. How's that candy company going? I don't know. Jimmy, he seems like a nice guy, though. I like him a lot. After MrBeast blew up, believe it or not, Sneako would work for him. They went from being friends / colleagues to employer and employee.
He joined them. Basically, he joined the big blowing up MrBeast videos for a bit of clout. He didn't. His own ego isn't worth his clout.
He even appeared in MrBeast videos. What the fuck?
Let's try it now. It should work.
All right.
Darn, I really thought that worked.
How did I not know that MrBeast was chilling? Did you guys know that? That MrBeast was chilling with Sneako 5 years ago? I was playing Amazing Frog. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. Sorry, sir. And believe it or not, Sneako didn't want to be involved in this. And honestly, I don't blame him. Yeah, they stopped working together after a short time.
Yeah, after like one video, basically, Sneako jumped off to backstab him and suck some clout. He tried to, see, this is the thing. He joins the MrBeast video to try to suck some clout out of MrBeast, and then he tries to backstab MrBeast to suck more clout off of MrBeast. Are you seeing the trend?
Interesting.
He paid me well. I stayed there in a hotel. I got paid well. But then I didn't get the call back to work with him again that summer. His manager said, nah, you don't need to come anymore, never mind.
And there's a couple...
And that was it. That was it. That was enough of a reason for him to go freaking crazy.
Different variations of the reason as to why they stopped working together and why their relationship ended. Sneako at one point said that he just didn't get a call back from MrBeast's manager, and other times he says that he quit because he didn't like the direction the videos were going.
Ultimately,
I wonder which is real. Bro starts off by saying, yeah, I didn't get the call back and it hurt my feelings, so I tried to expose him to suck some clout off. And then he realized how pathetic and loserish that sounds. So then he has to go the pander route. Man has to find another way to turn this situation into a grift moment. So he has to change up his whole story again and be like, yeah, the real reason why I didn't end up joining MrBeast was simply because he was too woke. He was woke. He was just too woke.
I decided that I wanted to be a voice more than anything. That's just not what I wanted to do. I've always wanted to be somebody who could use their voice to shake the room.
Bro, you are the most room-shaping person of all time. I don't know anyone who gets shaped by other people's voices more than Sneako.
I like to have that impact and talk about politics, social issues, and talk about what's really going on.
Politics, like Flat Earth, and how Jews are evil or something.
And that just wasn't the direction of MrBeast content.
Probably he just was a loser.
He was a loser and didn't get hired back because he was probably a bitching, complaining guy that was obviously just there for the clout.
And they didn't want him around, and he's just, I don't know, his frosted tips they got tired of or some shit, I don't know. And then Sneako did the unthinkable. He posted a video called Exposing MrBeast, which stabbed his former friend and employer in the back. Unfortunately, Sneako's YouTube channel is deleted, and so is that video.
Unfortunately? Oh, I feel so sad. Oh, I can't believe it. His own hubris destroyed his own YouTube channel. That's crazy.
But he's talked about why he uploaded it in the past on podcast interviews, believe it or not. And this is just a thing that's happened too. Like MrBeast, it seems like people just make exposed videos whenever they leave his company because it's just an easy
It's for clout. It's an easy way to get clout. It's literally everybody. Why join a big organization if you can't just make an exposed video on your way out?
Way to kind of start a career or something. I don't know. People don't really have that good of reasons to expose him so far. Wait until I make a video.
Yeah, we will get into his good graces. We will join the MrBeast crew for one video, and then I will drop the ultimate Mr. Breast exposed video of all time.
He talks about how fake MrBeast was on and then off camera.
He was running it like a production company. The different, like when the camera was on and when the camera was off, he'd be like, okay, I forgot to do another take. Hey guys, and today we're gonna oh god, this one. This is like Jimmy Fallon. I don't like this. The reason I like the internet video creation was because it was just.
It wasn't that.
And I would be having the same conversation with you guys right now if the cameras were on and the mics were off. He was creating a wall. I just didn't resonate with that, and that upset me.
Almost as if
it's crazy. It's almost like he was making content and he wasn't at 100% maximum energy when the cameras weren't rolling. Wow, that's crazy. Like it's almost like his job is to make a video, and he was just making the video. You mean when MrBeast starts off every video saying, hey guys, today we're destroying the Empire State Building and whoever destroys the most of it gets $1 billion. Right, when he starts, you think that's actually him in real life? You think he wakes up in the morning and goes, it immediately blows up the room, bursting everyone's speakers and brain cells? Just, today I'm gonna wake my girlfriend up and also make sure that she doesn't leave the room for 48 hours for $1 million. Like, dude, what is he actually doing?
People who are on camera act differently to get people to watch their videos. And
it's almost like people put up some sort of an act. You're an entertainer. You're supposed to act to some degree. Crazy.
Like you can't. There's like a performance. It's like a performance kind of.
Wait, you mean when MrBeast turns the camera off, he's not like, today everybody, we're going to be taking 100 children and watching them fight to the death.
Kind of are different a little bit when you're on camera, so unless you're just really extremely energetic all the time. He's also said he got caught up in his ego. He said that towards the end of this clip.
It didn't last long because I got caught up with my ego. I was working for a guy that used to be my fan, and this was during a time when I wasn't uploading on YouTube at all. But MrBeast, in just a few weeks, completely changed my outlook on life.
By the way, he made an actual...
Yeah, dude makes a praise video. It's crazy. He goes up there, he works for MrBeast, he makes a video praising him first to suck some clout that way. It didn't work enough, and then he has to go the other route and try to make the exposed video. Bro, it's insane. Bro will give the hand job and then finish off with the sloppy toppy.
Actual exposed video full of hatred and...
Nux, what would you say is your big difference in your behavior on camera compared to off camera? Dude, I'm more energetic. I'm louder on camera. That's basically it. Same guy. Also, I don't make like cum fart jokes as much. But other than that, same dude. Just less energy, probably a little bit.
It was anger. It was anger based. It wasn't like really logical. But apparently, according to Sneako, within 4 minutes of the video being up, MrBeast called him like the fucking Lorax.
I ended up posting that exposed video on MrBeast, and it was only up for 4 minutes before he called me.
And he just took it down because of his Mr. Rogers voice or some shit.
Fucking loser. Fucking crazy loser bitch. Dick suck. I didn't know that one. I didn't know that one. Oh my lord. You're joking me. He posted a video and then 4 minutes later, MrBeast is like, what the fuck, dude? And he immediately took the video down. What a conniving little bitch fuck.
Shit, I don't know, dude. He just caved, or maybe MrBeast threatened him with bodily harm.
MrBeast didn't threaten him with anything. He was just like, what the fuck, man? Like, I literally didn't do anything wrong to you. And he was like, I'm so sorry, Jimothy Breast. Please forgive me. And then took the video down.
With shooters. I don't know, dude. He didn't stand by the video, though. That's the important thing, which is...
Dude, that's why when I make videos, I try to make something that I do stand by. I don't usually take down shit unless, like, not because of a complaint I get for no reason. Like, dude, imagine being such a loser. Oh my god. Crazy.
Fine, I guess, but...
Like, he is someone that... He says that he wants his content to be someone that can share his thoughts with the world. Someone that can speak. Someone that can share shit with people. Political or ideological. And then someone will be like, what the fuck, man? And he'll take the video down. Like, oh my god, bro.
Like, it doesn't really make sense from the perspective of the Sneako type character. He's not like a rational guy.
He's not rational at all. He's just someone that... He is someone on the search for an unsucked penis.
Not really that, like, rational kind of trying things on the fence guy. He's the guy who just listens to what other people say and then incorporates that into his own identity and aesthetic. And also in this video, he talks about before he did that to MrBeast, he did the same thing to Keemstar.
Oh, that's true. I forgot about that. That's right, bro. That's true.
Right after.
Dude, I love how Sneako thinks that MrBeast was his fan and he feels betrayed. It's like, dude, MrBeast has commented on my videos on the past. So does that make MrBeast my fan? Like, wow, I can't believe MrBeast. He was my fan, and now he's still a very nice guy. And whenever I message him, he actually answers, which is very nice of him, honestly. I like Jimothy Breast.
That I had done the same thing before. I'd ruined a relationship with someone.
Yeah, Keemstar gave him an opportunity to host Drama Alert, and he got fired because he sucks.
3 years ago, I did the same thing when I didn't get the job with Keemstar, and it's because I was entitled.
Very reliable character. Also, I understand the irony of me just repeating basically everything that Gokanaru says in this video, and the reason I wanted to make a video on this is because I feel like he said everything about Sneako that I feel better than I've ever been able. I've never made a video really on Sneako, I don't think. It's just a really solid exposed video that I completely and totally agree with. Pretty much. Gokanaru.
Yeah, I mean, I think the reason why I'm excited to react to this video is because I just really don't like Sneako. I really think he's pathetic, and this is, I think, raising awareness, bro, on the Sneako patheticness is, I think, important for everybody. If you are trying to build your identity and your life, learn from Sneako, and don't do anything that he is doing. Don't base your life on ideas that other people tells you and dig yourself holes that are so deep you can never dig yourself out of them. Don't just be a loser that is just going to betray everyone for a drop of clout. Don't be someone that is going to try your absolute best to find a way to suck a dick in a way that no one has sucked it before. Like, you don't need to be that guy. You need to be yourself. And Sneako is not himself. Sneako is not his own person. Sneako is just a bot that is purely shaped by the people around him, not able to learn from his mistakes, but on the contrary, turning his mistakes into his personality because he's too ashamed to admit of how pathetic he is. Be a little more goddamn self-aware, homie. That's why I feel like the Sneako story is worth talking about. He is what you should not be. He is someone that did everything bad that happened to him, every relationship that was soured, every girlfriend that cheated on him, every time this dude got cucked, every time this man ended up deplatformed. He is literally someone that caused every single one of his own problems due to pride and ego. And it's worth talking about it.
Is my daddy. And then Sneako talks more about him exposing Keemstar, and he seems like such a fucking baby, bro. Like, this is some baby shit.
Another thing that everyone must know about Sneako is that he does not follow the golden rules of YouTube. All right, any YouTuber knows You do not disclose any private conversations with
That's
other
coming from
YouTubers.
Drama Alert right here. That's
It
coming
is
from
coming from Drama Alert. It is coming from Drama Alert. We don't.
It's crazy when Keemstar is like the rational guy in the call, bro. Every time I talk to Keemstar, I'm just like, oh my god, bro. And he's the rational guy in the conversation. How is that even possible?
And I believe Frida would back me up here. We don't disclose anything that is private, and we never will.
Sneako's talked about this multiple times, and Gokanaru does a fantastic job encapsulating it in one edit. Believe it or not, oh, y'all.
You found that with
Keemstar, I had an opportunity to work for him. I got the job right away. He wanted me to do a reading. I did the reading and he didn't like it.
And then when I told you it wasn't good privately.
Instead of taking that as professional criticism, I just thought, who's this guy to tell me my work isn't good?
You couldn't accept.
He's literally hiring you for a job. Who's this guy to tell me my work's not good? He will be paying you to do this, and he does not want you to do it. Are you crazy?
The fact that you did a bad job.
So are you noticing a pattern yet? It is a pattern that completely continues. In 2020,
He is probably the most inconsistently consistent person on the planet. He is so predictable in his fickleness. It's wild.
Schultz of the
dude, this is Keemstar we're talking about, bro. This is Keemstar. You're an asshole, right? We love you for it. Don't get me wrong. That guy, I don't know how it was on. Literally, that's crazy that it was there. But anyway, I think the better one is the outro. We got to do the outro. I'm freely willing to say that making fun of Keem is one of my favorite treats to be on this podcast. So once again, check out the lovely man over at Some Ordinary Gamers, Oompaville, and every single thing that Keem has been plugging throughout the entirety of this show. It's been a pleasure. You got more projects than hairs on your head, my man, and it has been a pleasure to have you here.
That was a good one, actually.
See, and that Keemstar is more rational than Sneako. Okay, he makes Sneako look rational and normal. I mean, Sneako makes Keemstar look like this epithet of respectability.
The Flagrant Podcast, a excellent piece of media that exists online.
Have you ever been to a furry convention?
Oh. Put on a competition to find an editor, and Sneako made a submission.
I'm literally seeing stars. You want me to hand job now? Stars a little bit. Interesting. Yeah. I know it's fake. That's not a real dick. That can't be a real dick.
It looks fat though.
He was recognized for his talent by Andrew himself on Twitter, and he was ultimately picked as a Weenor. He got offered
That's crazy. Hold on. So wait. So he got this weird Andrew Schultz clout too that he also managed to find a way to fuck up. That's crazy.
Job to edit from Andrew Schultz, but turned it down, and then he made a video about it, and this was stabbing Andrew in the back.
You found one in Andrew Schultz.
Yeah, this happened repeatedly. Andrew Schultz.
Schultz offered me a job, like an editing job.
But he was too Jewish, so he made an exposure.
No. Dude, Gokanaru is so based.
Video about him.
I sent like laughing emojis when I said no. That's what you get, you fucking Waluigi looking.
He said he didn't want to be Andrew's.
God damn, just a little too Jewish for him. I couldn't.
What the? You quite literally are being Andrew's by making a submission on Twitter. This doesn't even make sense.
It's wild. It's wild. He sucked some dick to join the crew, and then he.
Bro, what are you doing?
When I moved up here, I had no plan other than get on stage as much as I can. And I completely agree with...
That has nothing... I'm agreeing with... That has nothing to do with editing for $50 for Andrew Schultz and being his...
It doesn't, and...
I want to do the open mics and get on stage, but I just don't want to be a slave for this
Well,
dude.
you're past open mic.
He didn't want to work for MrBeast. He wanted to be MrBeast. He didn't want to work for Andrew Schultz. He wanted to be Andrew Schultz. Go f*** you. But yes, I do...
I love the Oompaville. The Oompy moments. They encapsulate it all so well. See, I'm waiting for the end of the video to kind of make a really good point on Sneako. I thought he would get into the anti-Semitism of it all more, but all right, dude. I
do want to be your editor, and I will spend literally hours of a day trying to prove my worth as your editor and prove my validity and try to get some form of approval from you, but actually, I don't, because my ego is incredibly fragile and I cannot make up my mind as to who I am or what I want to do. Sneako also has done stand-up.
You guys look like...
His stand-up is ironically awful. It's crazy. It's like his stand-up looks like it came out of BoJack Horseman when they were making fun of how bad at stand-up BoJack was.
Stand-up comedy.
You've been getting shitted on all night for being millennials. You know what's funny? They're not even millennials, right? You're 21, 22. You're Gen Z. They're just trying to not die from climate change and antidepressants.
He reminds me of a toddler, dude. What's up with these YouTubers and their toddler builds? How come so many people are built like toddlers? They're built like they didn't go through puberty or
wow, interesting.
something. Jack Doherty, Sneako, what is up with that? I just don't get it. I don't understand.
It's just a symptom of too much penis sucked. I'm just saying.
Hey, man, I looked more like a man when I was 7 years old. I looked like Sneako when I was 7 years old. This is pretty funny though.
Walking around LA, it's cool, but I realize I kind of look like a handsome lesbian. You're not supposed to laugh at that. Racially ambiguous and stuff, you know. When I was a kid, they said I looked like an Asian Barack Obama. I'll take it. I'm mixed, if anyone cares. Anyone mixed in here? Couple? No? Wow, not one? Just clapping for sympathy. Being mixed is cool, but you know, when you date a white girl, I went on a date with a white girl last week, and they never know what expectations I have. You know what I mean? I told her that I'm Asian and black. She said, "You're Asian and black?" So.
Hey guys, just in case you didn't know.
Oh, it's over. Yeah.
He's Asian and black, so she didn't know how long his is. That's me explaining the joke for you guys. And then this is like Brendan Schwab. Brendan Schwab kind of comedy stand-up. It's pretty good. And just so you're wondering, much like Brendan Schwab, he invited himself on Joe Rogan's podcast.
Joe Rogan, I did a great job on the Jinxie podcast. I am banned on most places. I'm not banned on Spotify. I think we have a great conversation. The MMA community is talking about me nonstop. I'm one of the most...
No one's talking about you. People are just making fun of you.
...canceled mainstream streamers in the world ever. We can have a good conversation.
Wow. Very embarrassing.
Man just goes out there on his knees. His mouth is ready. His O-shaped lips. And ready to find another guy to suck off. That's what it's all about. It's what it's all about. I remember when he called out the MMA fighter, not the MMA fighter, the jiu-jitsu guy. He calls out a jiu-jitsu fighter for being a loser because jiu-jitsu is a baby sport. And then the jiu-jitsu guy absolutely fucking makes him look like a wet paper towel, just annihilates this man. And the guy, and Sneako's response to that guy is like, you know what? I will fight you, but only if you could get, what was it? Mark Zuckerberg on my show, because I know that you know him. Maybe you could get him on my show. That would be nice. Like, he still finds a way to suck a dick.
I'm not sure what that was. That was pretty embarrassing. Part of Sneako's comedy routine, to go back to that, he also talks about, makes a joke about telling his dad that he's gay, which is the next topic we'll be going into. Oh, Sneako loves men.
When you drop out and you have mixed parents, they always have really different reactions every time. My dad's from Haiti. I told him I dropped out. He's actually kind of excited. Uh-oh. You call me Gian? No problem. Uh-oh.
Okay.
So I was happy. He had a positive reaction. I told my dad, I'm gay. He went, oh.
I really don't get this joke at all. Like, what is...
Those of you that don't know, that's Haitian Creole translation for I don't love my son anymore.
Sneako has a bit of a love-hate...
Wow, that's a good joke. The way he said that really made me like, wow.
relationship with the word gay. It's like two sides of the same coin.
Yeah, on the one hand, he's gay half the time, and then the other half the time he hates gay people. It's a pretty cool dichotomy, honestly.
Constantly in a battle with himself. He says he's
gay. He's gay.
He's not gay, but he says things like he is gay a lot. He makes jokes about being gay a lot.
He likes penis. That's why he sucks so many of them.
He gets it when he wipes.
That's why he's excited when what?
He said.
I'm not gay, but when I wipe, I get it. It makes sense. You get that crumb out after a long day. Sorry, I told Rudy I wasn't going to be dirty. I won't do the rest of it.
I'm assuming that means that he understands why people are gay because he likes the way it feels on his butthole when he wipes.
Yes. See... You see, being gay, it's just a sensation in your butthole.
I think that's what he's saying. You guys like me trying to explain comedy? Yes, sir! Then he also denounces the gay community, literally calls them demonic.
If everybody was gay, then they would have nothing. They take satisfaction in doing something they're not supposed to do. They enjoy being deviants.
Being a deviant is your entire brand, buddy.
Really think it's something that's demonic, and I think a lot of these people are actually possessed. So you think it's someone...
A lot of them are actually possessed. Oh my lord. Single ply took my butt ginity. Thank you, Chet.
Gay, they're just wrong. I don't think anyone's born gay.
Or uses gay as an insult, which is pretty lame.
Yo, Chad, is this gay?
He also tweeted...
What is he even talking about?
This, which is the KKK.
Oh my god, dude. I saw him. I remember that tweet.
And that is a greater than symbol. And then he's comparing it to the LGBT community.
Yeah, just say this is a real tweet, by the way. For the record, real tweet.
Which is, I mean... just like not even in the realm of like
there is no commentary necessary. He is pandering so hard. That was in his KKK arc. He is such a panderer. It's insane.
I don't understand how you could make the comparison. That is 5.
Like, he'll go on this whole like crazy rant about how how it's, if he would tell his father that he was gay, his father wouldn't love him, and that's so wrong because gay people deserve love, of course. And then he'll go on the absolute opposite side of the spectrum when he's trying to fucking suck somebody else.
5 million views. Sneako just says things.
What's your thoughts on this whole LGBTQ?
If we're gonna be completely honest, they've all been molested, and then now they're just confused and they're trying to act out and they're recreating the trauma.
He figured it out. He figured out the meta
they had when they were younger.
And he's not really like a grifter, I don't think. He's not just doing it to get money because he's banned everywhere. He's a massive failure. He's a grifter from a new perspective. He's a grifter.
He's the anti-grifter. He's so good at grifting, he grifts against himself at the same time.
He's an idiot grifter. That's what he is. Like, I'd have some respect for him if he
actually, I have no respect for him. Actually, brain dead human being.
Such an effective grifter, you know, like me or any other commentary YouTuber, and then he could just talk about...
Listen, I'm grifting by making fun of Sneako in my own way. I'm just saying, in a way that is grifting. Like, I am picking a really easy target, and I am punching down at this clown loser. So, in a way, I'm grifting, but at the same time, I am enjoying it, and that's okay. As long as the grifting follows your mentality somewhat, honestly, go for it, King. But like this dude, he grifts one direction when he's talking to one guy, and then he grifts the other way.
About whatever, and then, you know, can try to be...
Look, I would punch up at Sneako if Sneako actually like had some sort of value, but he doesn't, so it's always punching down. And I know punching down is kind of cringe, but like you can't punch up at this guy.
Reasonable, and people just say you're grifting because your opinion changes over time. No, he's literally
it's easy to punch up at somebody that's constantly below other men.
Changing his opinion to be the least amount appealing to the broadest amount of people for some reason, because you can't just be right about all these things. KKK is not better than the LGBT community. The Earth...
That's pretty brave of you, Caleb. I don't know, Caleb. That's pretty brave take you got there, Caleb.
Is not flat. Like, what good do you have?
Because here's the thing, I think that for someone as incredibly devoid of intellect like Sneako, someone that is so empirically stupid like him, I think for him everything makes equal sense. Because when you're that dumb, when your IQ is in the single digits, at some point everything is equivalently logical to Sneako. So when you got this dude who looks at the world through the eyes of a man that is just purely and undescribably simplistically idiotic, right? Everything makes equal sense to him. So for him, Earth flat, Earth round, they make equal sense because he's so stupid. So when this dude is going to be talking to someone who thinks the Earth is flat, well, obviously he'll just grift to that side, because agreeing with literally every human being he's ever spoken to when it comes to saying things that seem controversial, well, to him, it's all equally reasonable. Because he's fucking dumb. Do you get the rant? Does the rant make sense?
I fucking saying these things. He really hates the gay community, though, and also says he's gay a lot.
He does. He is gay. He's gay. It's all a projection thing. He just feels bad that he's gay and too embarrassed to admit it, so he has to make believe so he's insecure and he hates other people. That's why he lets his girlfriend sleep with other dudes, because he wants to live vicariously through them. He's gay. He's gay. He's gay.
Extremely confusing.
He passed the one-ply test. All right.
He says gay people don't produce anything good.
Gay people does not produce anything good. That's just the truth.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's just the truth. He's tested it. He's figured it out. He's over. You see, the reason why he knows that is because every time someone produces something good, he goes and sleeps with them. And if they enjoy it, then then he knows. But they don't enjoy it. No, he doesn't. None of them enjoy sleeping with him. Like, that's his metric. So, like, it can't be gay.
What about a gay family that adopted a bunch of kids who needed a home?
Yeah, but that kid's gonna grow up weird because it's not gonna have the proper family dynamic.
True, better be an orphan. True. Got him.
What?
He says that Rome fell as the result of same-sex relationships and sexual liberation, which is just not even remotely true.
There's a quote, I don't know who it's from, but I think it's a Greek philosopher said that nudity will destroy society.
Right, because Greek philosophers are notorious for having a problem with nudity.
Everyone starts to be sexually liberated. That is the destruction.
He just makes shit up. Man just says things. I mean, I don't know if he's going to include the whole anti-Semitic rant by the end of this, but he went on this whole thing talking about how Hitler wasn't so bad, too. Like, he didn't want to call Hitler a bad guy.
Of a society in real time. It happened in Rome, when they started doing all the same-sex stuff.
I'm gonna project my delusional reality onto everybody else because I'm confident.
I mean, I've heard a lot of specifically right-wing people talk about that, like the fall of Rome is when the focus becomes just gender and sexuality, and that's when civilizations fall. But there's like no actual evidence of that being the case. I've researched it. I've looked into it, and there really isn't like an actual rational basis for that line of thought. It makes no sense.
Being gay was never normalized among the plebeians of Rome, and among the leadership it was practiced since the empire's inception, with some of the most highly regarded emperors being openly gay. Sneako promotes all these ideas so that he can bring up religion as the cure to a corrupt society. He'll say those things not knowing that the Roman Empire actually converted to Christianity 200 years before the Western empires collapsed.
What an idiot!
Historically speaking, on a mass scale, religion can't cure a collapsing society. It's a tool used to control the masses.
It was just like governmental corruption and Germanic wars. A war, like it's kind of obvious. It's not gender and sexuality, Sneako.
Several problems eroded the structure of the Roman Empire in its later years. Perhaps the best known, and possibly the most significant, was the invasion of the territory of the empire by tribes which the Romans called barbarians. The main groups of barbarians which troubled the Western Roman Empire were Germanic tribes.
He also says that since gay people can't reproduce, they spread by going after children.
Yeah, that's his famous take. He's like, you see, the gayness is something that is just spread by adults molesting children.
Gay people can't reproduce, so they reproduce by coming for the children. They don't want kids, they don't want straight kids, they want more gay people. That's why it's not about acceptance, about making everybody gay. They get more gay people by touching.
Yes, it worked on you, homie.
A kid.
Like it's some kind of gay virus or something like that. It's a
The gayness gets spread from one to the other, from one host to the next.
Pathogen, it's like a mind virus he's insinuating here, which Trevor Moore has a really funny song about that.
And they made all the kids some gays got married.
Which is ironic, by the way, and I love that. And rest in peace, Trevor Moore. May God rest your soul.
Damn.
These are just really dumb things. I genuinely think that his opinions on this are just the worst. They just completely show how fucking stupid he is.
Yes, I think here's that's the major takeaway here. Aside from being an obvious grifter dick sucker shit, which I think everyone knows at this point, is that he is the ultimate anti-intellectual. Like, he is the ultimate just brain-dead dumb fuck that's just sitting there finding ways to collect penis particles from as many people as he can.
Because it's not political, it's just purely illogical and easily disprovable. And I don't know if gay...
Man has a bit of a beef with science, you know? It's not easy for science out there, now that Sneako's challenged science to a boxing match.
People go after children to make them gay. Last time I checked, you were kind of born that way. That's just what I believe. I really don't know. No, I haven't done research into that. If gay people infect children.
Yeah, bro, Oompaville's sitting here. Listen, I have done research into the fall of the Roman Empire, but whether gay people infect children, I don't know. I haven't researched that one properly. I'll get there.
I'm not sure it's a club as much as it is a sexual proclivity that is inherited. I don't really know. Even though he says all this, he also says that he used to think he was gay and watched gay.
Like when I was like 14, I thought I was gay. I watched gay.
He went to a
I think this guy's just gay. Like I'm not even like trying to. I mean, I'm sure he would take that as an insult, but like, bro, just slip a finger in there next time you wipe and just I don't know. I mean, that's the metric, isn't it?
A nightclub with his gay friends.
Bro, I went to a gay nightclub with my gay friends. I saw a muscular dude
twerking, and I know that I'm not gay. It's not for me.
He also talks about going to a queer night at a rave, and there was gay people making out, and his homophobic friends, he had to calm down because they were enraged by how gay everyone was.
I went to a rave for the first time last night. I've never been to a rave before. It was queer night at the rave. There's fun for everyone. There's gonna be more gay guys than usual, and they're gonna be making out, but you get to still have fun. I don't have a problem. There's girls there, but the two friends I was with are kind of homophobic. They're standing around there like, nah, we gotta leave. I'm like, dude, we just got rejected from the first one. Close your eyes a little bit and find a girl. Like, you do not be comfortable around a couple gay people. Like, whatever. I don't have a problem.
He also said that he's not.
It's so crazy to me how this man literally will grift from one side to the next in an actual heartbeat. Like, in a literal heartbeat, this man will jump from one side to the other side. Like, how insane is that? Like, he'll go on this one whole massive, the gay rant thing, then just literally, instantly, and just completely switch it up. Actually insane. Literally insane. Frick, man. That's crazy.
Not gay, but it would be cool if he was gay.
Are you gay? Someone asked. I'm not gay. I'm not gay. Being gay would be kind of cool, though. You wouldn't have to deal with women.
I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. So in the past, he's talked a lot about gay stuff, and he's very, very contrived in his current stance on the LGBT community. He also says that he hates women. Also, he bases his entire personality on the strongest, most ideal man at the moment. He's watched his girlfriend get railed by dudes. He also has flirted with gay guys and goes to gay bars. I mean, the writing's on the wall, I think. It seems like
Bro's gay. Dude's gay and insecure, and he's covering it up, and he has daddy issues, and he's ashamed of it, and he has to keep trying to, like, test the waters to see if he can come out. Not that he can, and he keeps digging himself a deeper and deeper pit by finding himself further and further. Like, this is some sort of dystopian, crazy, gender utopia novel shit. Like, this is actually insane. Like, this character arc, bro, that's wild.
This just hatred and rage and just lack of rationality.
And in order to keep hiding himself and hiding the fact that he's actually just gay, he needs to keep trying to find new places to grift to and new girlfriends to dump.
Illogical behavior is a result of him denying his true self. That's what I think, potentially. It's called projecting. And much like the Earth being round was discovered as a psychological feat quite a long time ago. So now, Sneako responded to this video, Gokanaru's video.
Oh, he did?
Being annihilated, dude. It's so funny. He called him a pasty white guy. He attacked the way he looks and his character, obviously.
You guys are proving my point about YouTube, about how all of you can look at the physiognomy and you can tell exactly what somebody believes. When they have the long hair, pasty white dude who looks like they never go outside, guess what? They're not going to like what we talk about. They're not going to like when we're doing exercise.
Oh, yeah. Good response. Response to the last 2 hours of criticism of literally calling out how you have not a thought between your ears and you just grift to every single side you can. The response, oh, he has long hair, pasty white guy.
Sizes. They're not going to like when we're going to the gym, when we're doing collabs, when we're making noise, when we're saying things that gets you canceled and censored because it's true. They don't like that. It makes them feel inferior, so they're gonna make constant documentaries about me.
He also said that he must be depressed to make a video like that. I don't even know what the that means.
If people are so depressed with their shitty lives that they need to make 3-hour-long videos analyzing and hyperanalyze everything I've done.
I don't know why he thinks this is like an own. Bro made thousands of dollars on that video. The video got 1 million views, okay? Check out Gokanaru's video. Give him some more love and respect. He got 1 million views making fun of your ass. Aside from just the validity of it all. The insane validity of, and just how proud he is of himself to create something artistic and put it into the world and make money off it. That's the ultimate grind set. Sneako, you're really dumb.
Going into my Discord and recording stuff like that, going to collaborations I've done and recording that. If they need to spend thousands of dollars in order to speak about me.
He made thousands of dollars speaking about you. What planet are you on?
Let them live. Because they're not going to be able to do anything without it.
To make a poignant...
What do? You do nothing with your life. You sit and complain and try to bring people into your weird grifter cult.
It's video that is consistent throughout, that has an actual beginning, a middle, and an end, that gets the subject to even watch it and recreate it and makes that subject feel upset. You have to be depressed in order to do that? That doesn't really track. Eventually his response just becomes...
I think Sneako is like the most insanely projective person on the planet. Aside from being attracted to male penis and male genitalia, he also is probably a very depressed man that knows that no one actually cares about him. His family doesn't invite him to Christmas. Every single person he's ever worked with and betrayed doesn't want to deal with him. It's just absolutely wild that this guy, like, he'll need to project the depression angle, because this is someone who is mega depressed, probably. Armchair psychology moment. Holy crap.
Becomes a weird religious tirade where he spirals into just talking about devil worship. He loves talking about spiritual warfare.
He loves Satanism. I don't know anyone that supports Satanism as much as Sneako.
That's like the thing that these people pretend to know about. Spiritual warfare. He says when you're God-fearing and have principles, you're able to create.
Bro doesn't know that the earth circles the sun, but he understands everything about spiritual warfare.
And that's ironic because like the sort of the main point of Gokanaru's video is that Sneako is a man that lacks principle and just changes his principles on a dime, depending on who the bigger, beefier, more handsome man is in the room.
I mean, depending on which penis is in his mouth at the given moment. Sometimes one penis will be in his mouth and he'll say one thing, and then sometimes a different penis will be in his mouth and say something else.
Sneako's like the king of Rohan, and Andrew Tate and other alpha males are Grima Wormtongue.
Yo, the based analogy. Oh my god.
Lord of the Rings reference.
I love him, Pavel, so much. I love him so much.
He's not welcome.
Yeah, so I don't really understand what he's saying here. He's made fucking exposed videos on MrBeast, Keemstar, other people. I mean, he just makes... He's literally said KKK is better than the fucking LGBTQ. I mean, like, how can you possibly...
He also wants a holy war against Jews, yeah. Among the list. I mean, that one stuck out to me for personal reasons, I have to say.
How can you possibly say something so evil and in such a broad stroke and overgeneralizing, and then expect anyone to think anything that you say should be taken seriously? I have no idea what exactly his true response is, but I think when he starts invoking religion and calling the...
There is no true response. I think he knows he's, I think part of him knows he's just pathetic, and then the other part of him needs to live in a world where he's convincing himself that everyone else is the pathetic one. He alone is the honored one.
People that are critical of him, devil worshippers, it's clearly something that's gotten under his skin and something that he feels the need to fall on his faith to deal with. I really don't fucking know. Anyways, guys, Gokanaru's video is fantastic. This one is shit. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you didn't, I understand. Go sub to Gokanaru, and I will see you in the next video.
When Sneako becomes Jewish, it'll be great. Sneako, on your Jewish arc, I will be your rabbi. Don't you worry, homie. I will take you by the hand, and I will guide you to God. Don't you worry, my guy. I will be there for you when you decide to go on your Jew arc. It'll be great, because inevitably he's gonna find some probably psychotic Jewish person to leech off of next, which is gonna be exciting. And who knows? Maybe it will be me. Like, subscribe, and this video was streamed live on kick.com/Nuxanor. See you there. Stay weird, fam.